I'm logged into Weebly, and I'm going to edit my site, which is listed over here on the left. Here it shows I'm logged in, and if I click edit site, I'm going to be able to go edit the SEO content of my site. I have a little error message about apps that I've loaded, and I'm just going to hit I'll do it later. I connected some apps from the Weebly store marketplace that were free, but I don't want to deal with that right now. Up here I can see across the top this bar, there's build, pages, themes, store, apps, and settings. And if I go to settings, I've got some tabs over here on the left, and under general I have site titles and a category that tells what it is. If it's a store or a business, I want to make sure that I've checked that there and save that. So if I'm doing a site for a business, I will click business and hit save and update that. Until you upgrade to a pay version, the favicon, the little icon that you'd see up in your bookmark bar, is going to be a Weebly icon. That's fine though. So that's all I want to deal with in general right now. But if I go to the tab underneath general, I can go to SEO, which is search engine optimization again, and then I can write a description up here of the site. So if my site is the site for our class, for instance, I will say this is a site for a beginning level college course in internet and web publishing using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and CMS solutions. And then my meta keywords. The meta keywords are the words that the search engines are going to use to search for you. So college course, put a comma between your keywords. Your keyword can be one or two words. It's going to be what you think people will search for when they're looking for you. Beginning, CMS, building, beginning, HTML, beginning, CSS. And then I might also put Albertus, Magnus as a keyword. And then in the footer or the header code, I can use Google Analytics if I'm tracking the number of people who've clicked on my pages. For our purposes, we do not have to do that, but Google Analytics will allow you to put a code in, and then when you go to your Google site, you can find out how many people have clicked through different pages if you wanted to. But we're going to leave it be. And down here there's a button that says hide site from search engines. We want to make sure that that is off. We want search engines to crawl our site. And if we have redirects, if we have an old URL, if you're upgrading from a different site, you might want to add that in here. But that's all we need to do for our SEO under settings. And now if I save, that's going to update. And not only that, but I can go back onto my individual pages and I can edit the SEO content on those individual pages as well. And if I just click here on the page name, I can go to this SEO settings for that page. And so the page title is here. You can change that. You can change the permalink. You can change the page description page by page. You can add meta keywords page by page, and you can add footer and header for analytics if you want to. For our intents and purposes, we want to add keywords page by page. We want to add a page description. This can be your main page description, repeated, or it can be specific to the page you are on. The more specific you can be and the more you use your keywords, the better your standings in search engine searches is going to be. So that is how you can edit that. And you can do that pretty much in any page. If I go to another page, for instance, if I go to my About Me page and one good thing that search engine optimization does is if you add your own pictures in, let's just go to build for a second. So if I'm going to add an image in here, and if I go upload an image from my computer, for instance, I'm going to upload a picture of Grace Hopper. Okay, so she is in here now. And one thing that you can do with the image is add alt text. And alt text on the image is going to also increase your search engine optimization. So I'm going to add in her actual name, Grace Hopper. I'm going to also add in illustration. And that's going to be really specific. And that way, if someone is searching for that phrase, Grace Hopper illustration, that's going to help that come up on this page, even though on this page there is nothing listed that says that. This is just the alternate text that is associated with this particular image. It's always good to fill in your alt text rather than leave it blank. So if you want to make sure that change stays, you'll just hit publish and it'll update. And then you'll see that you're all set. So that's how you edit your SEO in Weebly. You'll want to edit it through settings, and you'll want to go in page by page and image by image, and under advanced you'll want to add in some alt text.